to us, it seems like every practice seems like you keep getting better and better. At what point, I mean, do you sense that right now, or just how would you sense where you're at right now, your camp practices?
Yeah, I do feel like that. I feel like the first week of camp, just shaking into things, getting things going, learning my teammates, just being around the team and stuff like that. Building that team chemistry and the play style. NFL a lot different from college, so I just trying to get adjusted and just staying focused. And I feel like by me doing that each day and every week, I was getting better. So I'm just keep trying to keep my head down, keep working, and just stay focused to reach that main goal.
It's pretty clear that your ball skills are right where they need to be. What are you focusing on in terms of technique or anything specific about your game right now?
That's something that I take pride in as far as catching the ball, making sure my ball skills is always up. I try to catch balls every day and do what I can to keep those ball skills up to par. So I love attacking the ball. I'm a former receiver, so that's something that I take pride in. Try to use to my advantage. The ball in the air, I feel like it's my ball too. So I just try to make a play on the ball and just go get it. So I take pride in that and getting my ball drills and doing things with the ball and just being around the ball. I don't know. I haven't been counting. Like I said, I just keep my head down, just keep working, and just trying to make plays, make as many plays as I can. Just to show that I'm a competitor. I can go out there and compete.
What's the biggest adjustment you had to make so far?
The biggest adjustment I feel like is probably the game speed. Football is football, but things are a lot quicker, and everyone's good. So the balls are a lot better. It's really that one little misstep that could cost you. So you have to be on your P's and Q's and be sharp in your details and things like that. So I feel like that's the main difference. It's a very little margin for error.
Do you feel the extra snaps you've had in the last week with Cheeto out has kind of helped you hit your stride and maybe make a quicker progression than you were before that happened?
Yeah, I'm just taking advantage of my opportunities. Something happened in practice. I'm just trying to take advantage of all the reps that I can get. I want all the reps possible. Just to, we don't have no preseason games, so I treat these like my game reps. I treat these like my preseason reps. So I'm trying to do the best I can just to get that flow going and get comfortable. Just getting a good look from the offense and stuff like that. So I'm just out there trying to compete.
Were you apprehensive or when you learned there weren't going to be any preseason games? Because again, rookies and all young players need those games to kind of make a statement to the coaching staff. Were you concerned that you'll have the ability to do that without preseason games?
100%. I'm not too sure about how the preseason works. This is my first year in NFL, and they say that you need those preseason games. But at the end of the day, I feel like football is football. So you go out there, line up. If you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, you can't. You just get thrown in the fire, and you can handle it. You can handle it. If you can't, you can't. And I feel like that's what separates a lot of people. But I'm prepared and I'm ready, and I'm ready to go.
Since training camp started, have you had a chance to talk with your brother? And if so, what have those conversations been like? Have you checked in with you and seen how camp's going?
Of course, yeah. I talk to my brother every day. Anything that something new comes up, something I haven't seen before, I always call him. I always ask him questions, ask him how his camp is going. We just keep in contact and just communicate every day and just talk every day. Just take our minds off football for a little bit, just talk about life and talk about a little football too as well. But I always talk to my brother every day.
Did you let him know about your practice last week? I want to say it was Thursday when you had both the pass breakup and the interception, and if so, how did you tell that story to him, and what did he say?
I always, I typically don't show my brother the plays that I make. I always show him the plays that, I didn't make and the plays that, I can get better at and things I could do to get better. And, just give me tips on what he see from a receiver standpoint and what I'm doing wrong as a DB. So, I try not to get too many pats on the back from my brother and anybody at that point. So, I want to make the plays that come my way, but, I always want to be able to not make the same mistake twice or get beat by the same thing twice. So, I want to be sharp on that as well. But, it's plays. We don't really share the good plays. I like to share the bad plays.
Trevon, you talked about making the adjustment from wide receiver to DB. How does that experience at receiver, how does that help you tactically covering guys?
It helps a lot, honestly, because, I know routes and I know where the routes are going to be. I have a feel for the routes. I ran the route before, so, I kind of, can break on the route like a receiver. It's just little things like that that, give me an edge on some things. And the most importantly is just playing the ball in the air. Always looking for the ball, playing for the ball when it's time to play for the ball. Like you out of phase, getting in phase, and things like that. When to look for the ball, when to look back for the ball. So I'm real good on things like that.
Have you always just shared the bad plays with your brother, or how did that develop? Because a lot of guys don't really do that way.
It helps me out a lot because I don't want everybody telling me, oh, you did so good. I want to know the bad that I did. I want to know the things I could do to get better. So I don't want to hear how good I'm doing. I want to hear what I'm messing up on and how can I fix it and not make the same mistake twice. So that's just kind of some tough love that we have with each other. I don't congratulate him on his good plays either. So he do something bad. I'm talking to him. I'm trying to help him as much as he helps me as well. So I feel like that's just our relationship and the relationship that we have, and it helps me a lot because I'm hard on myself.
I'm sorry, it's always been that way. That's kind of how the family is.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's expected. I expect him to make plays. I expect him to do things, and he expects that from me too. Like if I don't get the ball in a two-man catch situation, that's like bad. So it's expected from me, and I'm holding myself to a high standard. I want to make all the plays that come my way. So that's just how it is.
What have you learned about CB Lamb training camp again?
I wouldn't say that I've learned a lot because I've always known that he's been a good receiver. I've been watching him since Oklahoma. I always known that he's a good receiver, and it's just it's a blessing to see it in person now because he's real good, great body control, great routes, great hands, everything, quick. So it's good. I'm happy to be on this team with him.
Trevon, have the rookies had to do any type of, I want to say hazing, but any type of sing in front of the team or any type of things like that yet?
No, not yet, but I know it's coming. We starting to get things rolling here, and I know something coming there. They got something up their sleeve.
Did you have to spell any words in Coach Fossil's spelling bee?
No, not yet. Actually, I did have to spell a word, but it was kind of tricky because some of the words, they weren't really words. They was just words, but it was meant for us to get it wrong, so we had no chance to win.
What did you have to spell?
Oh, I don't even remember the word. I don't.